Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel and the part 2 of the video of our institute management system is here. Let's start our project structure. I just share my screen, opening the Eclipse. Here is our structure. Take pencil to denote something. Let's see here. Here is our for file folder where institute management system is given as a project name. In this, it's a deploy descriptor. Then JX web services will be given from internal because this is a project which is dynamic project, hence it is given in build functions. In Java resource, we have src bar main bar Java. This is where we have the main our classes and files. In that, I have created com.institute where I can store my servlet.java, and I have created another package to store bean classes, that is com.institute.bean class, where student and user is a class which is of bean class, which is having a variables, constructors, and getters and setter method. Then I have created another com.institute.model package to have a connection between database and Java file. Before doing these things, we have to upload here main. In Java, we have these all the folders, but we don't need now right now as Java. We go for web app. This is a libraries. This is reference what we have imported. Then this is a build class, build folder, not a class. Here this in this web src.main. In main we have two things, Java and web app. Java is to have a packages and classes, whereas web app is having the front end pages where we have meta inf and web inf. In web inf, we also have a library folder. In that folder, we are using MySQL connector, which is a version of 8.3 jar file we are taking and then giving to the lib folder. After that, we have to from there right click and then doing build to build path. Right click the lib folder and then build path. Here you show one add to build path. Then click it. That will after importing, that will go to the reference library and it will show as 010 jar. Here you can see I cannot zoom this. 010, here your jar file is imported. After that, in this in web app we have webinf. After lib folder we also have web.xml file. This file is to start our application. These are all the front ends pages which is used .jsp files to delete, display, home, login, register, and student form and update. These are the files where we have done logic in JSP files. Here the main files overview is here in my servlet page. Since I have used MVC model view controller architecture, I have bean class and I also have JSP files and also a controller known as servlet class. And to separate the JDBC logic for DB operation, I also have DAO class. I show you the here before creating my servlet, we need to open our MySQL workbench. We need to open MySQL workbench. There, here before opening, we need to open MySQL workbench, which is here. In this, I have created a database named MVC. Here is my MVC file. MVC means database model view controller. In this, we have not created any tables, any such. After running, a table will be created, student and user. That will you get to know after that. After creating MVC database, we are using it. Use MVC. It's a query to use the database. Okay. It will show as no error. You can run that. After you are creating Hibernate, after you creating a database, you need to go again in the Eclipse and build write DAO class, which is a JDBC connection from database to Java file. Here is my class where I have used driver class, that is URL name com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. It's a URL where we use for later. Then con connection as of now I have taken null statements for prepared statements. Then this is a URL where you connect your database to the Java file. Here localhost 3306, your database name. My database name is MVC, so I have used an MVC. Then my MySQL user that I have kept as root, and my SQL password is this. After that, after you created a database, after I created a database as MVC, we have to create two tables, user and student. So manually we will be creating like this. Create table, UID in primary, auto increment, name, email and password. After that, a student table which is having ID as a primary key, and it is also auto increment. Name, age, mobile, address, email and course. After this, I am going to connect my code, that is Java code, to the database. Here I have defined a method insert with the return type boolean, and the object I am passing is user. A boolean data is true. It is for checking is it inserted or not. Class dot for name. It gives you the driver to connect from Java code to the database. Here is a driver manager which takes URL, user and password, three string values. Then I am creating a statement where I send my query, select star from user to display. If it the next is there, then go and check the user email ID, entered email, and what I have email is correct. If it is equals, it returns false because I need to break my loop. If it is not equals, then it will come here. If data is inserted, we are inserting here. If data is inserted, then we are insert query sending. This is to read the data. This is to write the data. We are using prepared statements, con.prepare statement, insert query. Our insert query is I have taken into a string, insert into user with the name, email, password, then values. I am giving question marks here to the inputs because I need to give in here. I want to set that. So I am giving question mark. PS dot set string. First question mark should be name. So getting the name. Set as a name. What you send, set as name. Then second question mark, you set as email. And third question mark, set as password. That is sent to the prepared statement. Then execute the statement. These two files will causes exception. So surround it with tire catch box and then safely close those things. Then here is also a logic to validate the user. If it the admin If the user email and password matches, then enter to the home page, else exit. After that, inserting student. If your user ID is correct, then you need to insert a new student. Here again I am using class.forName for driver class, then con for driver manager to get the connections from my database and then creating a statement. Result set is acts as a pointer where I am executing my query student table data. That is means I am sending a query select staff from student. If checking get the all the details from the table student. For that I am using sending a query. It is a pointer. It will check the mobile number and email. It will check mobile number and email. If both are true, then it will returns true. If not is if mobile number and email is not there, then insert the student because they are all unique unique number and unique email. Insert. If not data is not inserted, then send the exception. If here if it is true, if the mobile number and email ID matches, then break. Send the data as a already present. If not, if there is a different mobile number and different email ID, then set that using insert query. Insert into students. Here is the query. Insert into student. Name, age, mobile address, email, course and values. Values I have set it question marks because I don't want to know that directly values. I maybe add some more values, some more data. So I have taken question mark. For the each and every question mark, I am setting a using prepare statement. I am using and setting that question mark as a string int and long. For name, I am using first question mark student get the name. That is set at using prepare statement. Then age I am setting. Then mobile, then address, email and course. After all this setting, I am executing. After the execution, that store data will be stored into the database. After that, I need to display. This is the insert student. We have covered inserts user, valid user, inserting student. I need to get to know what are the student data. So I am using array list as a student object. I am taking connections, driver class connection, driver manager connection and statement connection. Result set for using as a pointer to check whether the next is there or not. I am sending a student table data which will select all the data from the student. Then if there is, I am taking into the another variable and I am sending to the constructor of student class. which is our bean class, which have been created using bean class. I just show you the bean class. Bean class is nothing but these are the table columns. These are the table columns: ID, name, age, mobile address, email address, and course. Where I have no arguments constructor, and then only ID constructor, only mobile constructor to check whether the mobile number is valid or not. Then I need another constructor with all the parameters to set the data into the table. And I also have another constructor without ID. Without ID, I have the constructor to store the data into the database, because ID here is auto increment. And then I have return getters and setters method. Similarly, I have also taken user class, which is used to create table, name, email, and password. I have taken all the fields constructor, and you only email and password constructor, then getters and setters, then return. Coming back to the R, getting the data. Let me explain. Displaying the student data in a home page. When I need to display, when user clicks display button, I need to display. So in a list form, array list. Okay. Student data executing and then sending the to the bean class. After that, I am adding the function. I have an add function. This is a boolean return function. Then for updating a student, again I have written the two lines of connections: driver class connection and driver manager connection. Prepare statement I have used to update the student with respect to name, age, address, or anything by using mobile number. If mobile number is valid, then set the name, age, mobile address, and email, all the details of student. This is the logic. Then after that, I need to show student, like what is the data I need to show for the updation, from where I need to update. So I'm sending the query select star from student where mobile number is question mark. Question mark means we need to enter what is the question mark. So I'm using prepared statement set mobile number, then result set. Result set is used to check the one record, and it is used to as a pointer. If next is there, if it is rs is having next, then string name is, it will all display these things. And I am sending this to the bean class. Okay. Coming to the last delete operation. As I told, the two lines are same for connection: class dot phone name, con dot driver manager, URL passwords. Then I am deleting. I need to delete from ID number, right? So I have used delete from student where ID is question mark. For that question mark, I should pass ID. Where I get ID? From an argument ID. Okay. Then I am taking rows to execute this because it's give me the integer data. Okay. It executes SQL statements in this prepared statement object, which must be SQL data manipulation statement. Okay, so it will return some value. That is, that value is stored in int. If that value is greater than 0, then row deleted, else it is not deleted. And here's safe close. This is the connection, JDBC connection we have done. And then coming to my servlet page, that is the main file. This is my web servlet where I have given only a slash, because to switching the JSP pages, I need this slash. It has doGet and doPost methods in general. doGet is the method which shows automatically to the server page, which connects to the server page. Post is nothing but where we do the things, where we do the multiple things, and post to do using browser. Here I am taking the path from where to the path, and then taking the register. If it is registering the user, then go to the register method. If it is login, then validate user method. Then I am having home student home, where you display what to do, like CRUD operation: add student, display, update student, delete, logout. Logout is a safe method where we log in and log out from the user. And if I have added the student, I need to save. For that also I have written a JSP. I have written a code. I have displayed, and I need to update the student. For that also I have a method. For updation also I have a method. For deleting also I have a method. Here is the method where you sending your pages. Like once you click the logout option, it should go to the login.jsp. That it means you are logouted. Okay. When you go to the delete button, you should go to the delete.jsp. Here is the main method where I send through the DAO class and then student class. Here is the code which we have written for the servlets. This is the method where we update the student. We take the student data and then send to the bean class student and send to the DAO class to do the changes in that. And then we will send a message to that is, if it is updated, then updated successfully, then it will go to the update.jsp page if you need to further update. Else you go to the home page. This is a forward method where it's a request is a forward to from the browser to server. Sorry, server to browser. This is a show student data to update. Here where we show the number, like we are updating using number. So I am taking only a number that is sent to the student class, then DAO class object. After student, we are taking that into a student object. If that object is not equal to 10, not equal to null, then we are setting an attribute that object is a student data. If it is there, then update it. Else, invalid mobile number, go to the again update page. This is update to SP. Then when we come to the display student data, we are creating an array list. From there, we are catching from DAO class, we having array list student object. From there, we are catching into array list and student only. We are sending that list to the display where we need to display, that is sending to the display.jsp page. Then forwarding the request from servlet to browser. Then I need to save. After adding my student data, I need to save. So I am sending that, I am taking that data by using request dot get parameter, then storing into the variables of that data type and sending that data to the student class. Then I am creating a d object from the DAO class to insert. I am calling the method. If it is data present, then the mobile number. If the mobile number and email ID present, then it shows mobile or email ID is already exists, and then go to the student form.jsp. If it is not there, then it should go to student form.jsp. Okay. Here is the main method adding student, that open student form.jsp, validating user with the username and password, taking that and sending to the user class, then creating a DAO class to check whether it is not is there or not, then moving to the home page. If data present, then go to the home page, else go to the login page. It is respect to user. Then registering, if user is also not there, then he or she must be get registered, right? So for that I am using name, email and password, then passing that to the bean class, then user data passed to the dow classes using d dot insert. If it is data is inserted, then go to the login page. After registration, go to the login page. Else, email ID is already present. Please log in. The message will be given in the browser. This is what the main file where we handle all the URLs. Let's go to the front end pages. Front end pages. First is register page. You register user page. It takes time to open. These are the styles which I have done. The main logic is here. We are having form tag which handles when we submit this, it will go to the respective page where my URL is RAG. When we submit this name, email and password, then it will go to the register URL. That will go to the my servlet page. From my servlet, it goes to the user bean class, then dow class methods. All the logic will be happen behind. If it is existing user, then it will display message. The user exists. Then it will go to the login page. If you already have an account, then it will go to the login page. If you don't have the account, it will create and then move on to the next page. Login page is similar to this but different with URL. URL is here login. Okay, form action is login. You enter your username, password, then if it is there is anything happens, if your login page is failed, if your username or password is different, it will show a message that is we are writing here Java scriptlet code, Java code in scriptlets. This is known as scriptlet tags. Here we are checking if it is null or then we need to display the message. Okay, if you are login, if you don't have username and password, and go and register here, we are sending anchor tag. After login, if you successfully log in, then we come to home page. In home page, we have used bootstrap. By using bootstrap, I have designed the front ends. So I need to take this link from the bootstrap, and here action was student home that I have shown in my servlet class. We have switch case because we need to add, display, update, delete and logout. This is the URL where we come from home. Okay. From home, I have 4 submit buttons. That is add, display, update, delete and logout. That all should be handled in only one form tag, that is student home. If I need to add, when I click add student, it should go to the add student URL. It comes to the my servlet and goes to the add student method. From that method, it goes to the student bean class. From their bean class, it goes to the dow class. Okay, and do the business logic. Similarly, this 4 also works. Then after register, login, home, I need to add my student. Then it goes to student form. It will open student form where it has a form action as a add student, or what I entered that should be saved. So save. So I have used save student. This name, age, mobile address will be stored to the database. If it is anything miss out, means if any mobile number or email ID present, then the message is displayed, error message is displayed here. Okay. Then after student form, I need to display the student list. Here, the thing is we need to handle with the columns table. So I have created table tag where I can arrange it in as per my needs. I am taking the list of students. So I am using array list. If it is non null, if it is not empty, that should display yes dot id, name, age, mobile, address, email, and course. If it is does not have any student data, then it should display no students found. Yeah, when the list is empty, it should display this. This is the directive tags. Sorry, expression JSP expression tags where we get the values. Then I need to delete the student data according to the ID value. Then we will be opening. We are in home page. I have a form action as delete student. From where? From user ID I need to delete. Enter your user ID. I will be specifying here. Then delete button. So when I submit this, it will go to the delete button. After that, I need to display a message. Deleted or not. Then the message is displayed here. Or I need to go back. I don't want to delete. Then back to home. I have here anchor tag home.jsp file. So go to the anchor tag. After the delete display, I need to update by phone number. So I am displaying, enter your mobile number and then show the data to update. When I click show data to update, it will opens the student data, name, age, mobile, address, email, course, address, all it will be open. If it is okay, I need to update, then you go and change out. After updating, if you click update, it will go to the servlet, show students to data to update. Then after the updating over, oh, it will show updated message. If it is updated, it shows updated successfully. If it is not updated, it will show invalid mobile number. Please enter the correct mobile number. Okay. This is what the backend side. Now I show you the how to run. Select the project, then right click, then run on server. Tomcat, Apache Tomcat we have is select that, next, and then finish. Here in Chrome, you will be getting your output. Here is my login page. If I have login ID and password, then I maybe like I will use like example. I have then it will display user does not user does not exist. So I need to sign up. Means I need to register. Go to the register page and then enter your name. I just enter Alice at gmail.com, and password 9512. After that, submit. It will take to the login page. Then here also same, alice at gmail.com, then 9512, sign up, login. After logging, I need to check whether the user Alice is put into the database or not. Let's check. Show my tables. Student and user is there. I need to check whether Alice inserted or not. Select star from user. It will display CEO Alice alice@com 9512 is the password. It is inserted. Successfully insertion done. After that, I came to the home page. You can see here home.jsp page is opened. Like, I cannot zoom this. See, here is home.jsp. Okay. After, I have 4 buttons: add student, display, update, and delete. For the logout, I have another here logout. First, I go with add student because I have created a student table. From there, I need to insert student. Add student. When I click add student, it should open student form. I clicked add student. Here, just minimize. Add student registration form is open. I entered some name. Age 20. Mobile number. I entered mobile number and then address. Address I can give it as Karnataka. And email I have maya@gmail.com. Then course taken Gen AI. Then I need to press save. When I save the button, it goes to the save student URL. Enter save. After successfully save, it will again open the form. Same. I again enter this same one. Mobile number the same as previous. Karnataka. Then maya@gmail.com. Here Gen AI. I knowingly entering same data. That will also go to the same. Then I need to display the student. Here the display of student is done. Okay. Sorry for the distraction. Here the Maya is entered. Okay. Only one data is inserted. What I inserted another data, it is not taken because mobile number and email ID are same. So I need to delete this, or I need to update this not as Karnataka, it is Mysore. Then go for the update button. In update button, I need to enter the mobile number. If I go wrong with the other mobile number, then it will display invalid mobile number. Okay. It will display invalid mobile number. So I need to enter proper mobile number. Then it will open all the details of Maya. Now Maya, I need to change the address as Mysuru. Then I need to change the course as Java, full stack development. Then that much I need to update. If you change the other also, and if I need to give any initials, then it will take. You can change all these things. Then update, it will update it. Then I've updated successfully. Here it is showing. If we need to check here also in database, we just go to the MySQL workbench and then select star from student. Just check Maya is entered. Okay. Then I need to delete Maya. Then I need to press user ID. If I enter 6, it is not there. No ID, no student found with the ID number 6 because we don't have any sixth data. So I need to enter 5. The fifth data will be deleted. See, before it was 135. Maya was there. After deleted, it is gone. You need to check. If you need to check here also, then you can check. It is automatically gone from the table. See, student 1, student 2, 1, 3. There is no Maya details. After delete, if you, yeah, if you have completed your task, you have stored all the things you have not work to do here. So you can successfully log out. Excuse me. You can log out, and again, if you need to log in again, you can have username and password. Thank you. This is our project, Institute Management System, using JDBC servlets and JSP. Thank you for watching.